still in our quarantine lockdown period. So I decided to make another recipe, but instead of doing something savory, I'll do a dessert. So I'm gonna do a butterscotch pie with meringue on top of it. So I'm gonna show you how to make the crust, I'll show you how to make the filling, and then the meringue. So very simple ingredients. We just need brown sugar, clarified butter, vegetable shortening, some flour, salt, water of course. And if you have a KitchenAid, even better, it's going to be easier to make the crust. Then I'll show you how the directions on how to cook, prepare the crust and cook the crust in an oven and make the filling. It's very simple, so watch this video and you could make this for your friends, your family, and you could even sell it as a business. So enjoy, guys. So guys, this is the ingredients for the pie crust. So I got some flour, I got water here, clarified butter, then vegetable shortening, and some salt. And I'm going to put all these 5 ingredients here and we're going to put it in a mixer. So I'll show you how to do it. Very simple. So we'll put the flour first. Let's put all the dry ingredients, so the flour and the salt. Okay. Then for the wet ingredients, the water, the clarified butter. Sayang yan, so put all that butter inside. It gives it a little color, of course the flavor. Then your vegetable shortening. Then let's mix everything together. So we'll do a light mixing first. As you can see, slowly incorporating all the ingredients. So it only takes a few minutes. There you go, so everything's mixed up. I'll shut it off first, then I'll show you guys. So as you can see, then I'll mix it by hand to form a crust. So guys, here I'm just forming a dough out of the mixture that we did. So you just mix it, incorporate everything together. Then after that, we're gonna put this in the fridge and let it rest for about 30 minutes. Then after that, we're gonna put it in a Pyrex, in a pan. Then we're gonna cook the dough and put our filling on top. So I'll show you guys after that. So guys, for your butterscotch filling, we have 1/4 cup brown sugar, 1/4 cup water, 1/4 cup clarified butter. Then you got 1 1/2 cup condensed milk, 1/4 cup flour. Then you got your 3 egg yolks. So I'm gonna show you how to mix everything together to form that filling. Then we're gonna put that in the pre-baked crust that we made earlier. So we're gonna make the filling now, the butterscotch filling. So here's your brown sugar. We'll add it into the pot. There you go. Then our water. So we're bringing it up to temperature. We're gonna mix both. So once that sugar melts, the brown sugar melts, and it becomes a little thick, then you see a little bubbles coming up. Then we're gonna add our condensed milk. So guys, the 1/3 cup of brown sugar that we prepared earlier and the 1/4 cup flour, we're gonna put it in this bowl and we're gonna mix it. So the measuring cup, we're gonna mix both. And after that, we're gonna mix that into the brown sugar and water mixture that we did earlier. So I'll show you how to do it. As you can see, once it starts to boil, you see it's forming a caramel sauce. Then, if you're not sure with the heat, take it off the heat. then add your condensed milk. So that's what we're gonna do. So, but don't forget to keep on stirring because you don't want to burn and you don't want it to form a crystallization on the sides of the pan. So you keep on stirring. So now if you can see, if you can come closer, it's thicker and thicker now. Then we'll add our condensed milk. Then you keep on stirring, see? Now it's, if you could see the color, parang siyang butterscotch color na siya. So keep on mixing. Incorporate all that sugar into the condensed milk. You want it nice and smooth with no lumps. So you can see the consistency. It's still not as thick as what we want because that's what you get from the flour and brown sugar. So now we're gonna add the flour and the brown sugar mixture that we did earlier. So we add it slowly. So keep on mixing. There you go. So mix, mix, mix. You can smell that brown sugar already. So get everything in the side and just keep on mixing. So it'll take around maybe 5 minutes to mix everything together to take out all that lumps. And after that, we're gonna add the remaining egg yolk and the butter. And we're gonna put it in the par-baked or pre-baked crust that we did earlier. Okay? As you can see the consistency, it's nice and thick. So parang caramel sauce na talaga siya. So you take it out of the heat. Then we're gonna add our clarified butter. So you add it, all of it, don't waste anything. And use your rubber spatula. Then you mix. Same goes. The reason why you want it off the heat, kasi if pag nilagay mo yung egg yolks, ayaw mo maging scrambled egg. So you want it to be not too hot. So you add your egg yolks. Get everything there. And slowly mix it. Mix everything. So guys, for the meringue topping, we need 1/3 cup white sugar. We need 3 egg whites. Then 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. And half teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. So that's all you need, these 4 ingredients right here. We're gonna mix it in a mixer and I'll show you how to do it. We're gonna do the meringue on top for the butterscotch pie. So we're gonna put our egg whites. These are 3 egg whites. Then we're gonna mix it. So start light mixing. Then you can do creamy beating. You can see the egg whites are becoming frothy now. We can slowly add our sugar. So add it slowly, one at a time. You can see already how fast the meringue is already forming. Then we'll add our cream of tartar. And our 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. Okay. Then we'll finish the rest of the sugar.
So there you go. That's your finished product right here. So nice and nice peaks to it. See? Then we're gonna put this on top of the butterscotch pie. Rest for about 30 minutes in the fridge. So we're gonna knead it and make a pie crust. We're gonna form it into a pie crust. So round in shape. So we need just a little all-purpose flour. We'll dust it a little. And we'll also dust our parchment paper here. Then, so you have parchment paper on the bottom. Then you have your dough and parchment paper on the top. Then, if you have a rolling, like a rolling pin here, you put a little flour. Then what we'll do, we'll form it into a crust. So you just press it. So on all four sides. So yan. So we'll keep on pressing it. So guys, once that we have our desired shape, so it's nice and flat now, as you can see, we're gonna transfer this into our baking pan to bake our crust. So I'll show you. We'll transfer it, then we're gonna put it into the oven and cook for about 15 to 20 minutes, around 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Your baking pan, then you're gonna form it, and you're gonna use your fork and to form the crust. So meron tayong design. So that's your crust right here. So as you can see, I already did it already. So you can see that the fork indentations there. And after this is done, make sure there's no holes. Some people, what they do, they just, you know, poke a little underneath the crust so it cooks evenly also. But not too deep. Just a little hole, see? Small holes right there. Then we're gonna place it in the oven. So we'll place it in the oven, 350 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes until nice and golden brown. There you go. So guys, now that we took this out of the oven, so it's half cooked na siya. It took about 8 minutes to cook the crust. Then we're gonna put in our butterscotch filling. So let's put everything in the middle first and work our way on the sides. So it's nice and thick, see? Once it's settled, there you go. So put everything inside. Get our meringue. Then you could use the attachment that you use for the mixer, and you go see. You have peaks here. You're going to just poke them. There you go. Then this goes straight into the oven to cook for another 8 minutes, and it's done. So it's cooked now. Now we're gonna brown the meringue on top for presentation. So you get a blowtorch. And there you go. Give that nice color. So see. And there you go. That's your butterscotch meringue pie right here. Enjoy, guys.